Hello everyone and welcome back to the White Collar Engineer. Today in this video I am gonna share my FORE School of Management's interview experience with you all. So it was a short and simple interview. My interview location was at Mumbai, and just after the document verification was done, we waited for our slot and we were taken into the interview room one by one. Right. So when I was taken into the interview room, we had three panelists, and there was an extempore topic followed by some questions from that particular topic and some other interview questions. So it was an extempore plus PI. There was no GD, there was no VAT or other things. It was an extempore plus a PI. So in case of the extempore, my topic was youth unemployment in India. Yes, youth unemployment in India. So I I was given 30 seconds to think about my points, and I guess after that 30 seconds was over, it was a 2.5 minute was given for me to have a discussion on this particular topic. So when I was discussing about the youth unemployment in India and majorly its causes, I mentioned about the craze about government jobs, right? So they did ask me like why there is a craze of government jobs in India. Right. I also mentioned about the skill gap or the skill development gap in the among the young adults. So they asked me a question like how is the skill development gap going to vanish among Indian youths? So these were two questions which they asked me from my extempore topic. So this was the extempore experience. Now, if I deep dive into my interview experience a little, so it started with a tell me about yourself, right, where I mentioned that I did my graduation in instrumentation engineering. So I guess fortunately or unfortunately, a panelist was an instrumentation engineer, so he asked me two instrumentation questions. And those who are watching, and if you are from instrumentation background, please take a note of it. They asked me repeatability versus reproducibility. They asked me accuracy versus precision. So I explained them very nicely along with examples. So I had also mentioned that my hometown is in Tripura. So they asked me like why is Tripura not among the news? So we had a discussion about Tripura for next 3.5 minutes. And then while speaking about Northeast, I spoke about the Manipur riots as well. So we spoke about the Manipur riots also at that point of time. To my surprise, they asked me my JE rank. So that was something which was completely new and was not asked in any other interview in the past or after the FORE interview. So they asked me what was my JE rank, and they asked me if I had any sort of home state quota in NIT Agartala or not. So coming to the work experience part, I used to work with Larsen and Toubro. So they asked me why did I leave Larsen and Toubro and what I have been doing after leaving Larsen and Toubro. They asked me who are the biggest competitors of Larsen and Toubro, and since it is from an oil and gas industry, Larsen and Toubro Energy Hydrocarbon is from the oil and gas industry. So they asked me to mention some recent news about the oil and gas industry, where I spoke about the Reliance versus ONGC rift. So after that, as I mentioned in my introduction that I run YouTube channels as well. So I have two YouTube channels, one in which you are watching this video right now, the White Collar Engineer, and I have another channel, the link of which I'll give it in the video's description. The name of the channel is Placement Buddies. It has over 13,000 subscribers, and it pertains to on-campus engineering placements, off-campus job opportunities, skill building videos, etc. So they asked me what revenue do I earn, how many subscribers do I have, what all brand collaborations I did, what are the marketing lessons which I learned from those collaborations, etc. So yeah, it was overall a work experience based academics, a bit of hobby based and hometown based interview as well. So short and simple interview, hardly 10 to 15 minutes. And finally, once the interview was done, they gave me biscuits. So I came out of the interview room while eating the biscuits, and everybody was laughing. Those who were in the waiting room, they were like, "You okay? हमें नहीं मिला, तुम्हें कैसे मिल गया biscuits?" So yeah, that was it. That was the interview all about, and yeah, a pretty short and simple one. So a lot of other GDPI transcripts have been uploaded in the channel, so do check it out, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more such videos. So that's it for today. See you in the next one.